to mind when you think of the Special Olympics? Well, we all probably have some kind of idea of what they do and who they help, but not all of us have a connection to it. I'm a member of the sorority on campus, Alpha Sigma Alpha, and it is one of our biggest national philanthropies that we work with, which we do a lot of stuff for, which most of the FSL community and all Missouri State help out in some way. Well, today I'm going to go into more detail about what the Special Olympics does. We're going to talk about the history, the athletes themselves, and the goals and qualifications they have for the organization. First, let's talk about the history. It began in the late 1950s and early 1960s, and as stated on the official Special Olympics website, recently updated in 2013, it was all started by one woman with a vision, Eunice Kennedy Shriver. You may be asking yourself, why would a woman just randomly start this kind of organization? Well, because of her family history and her sister Rosemary that was intellectually disabled, she decided that she wanted to do something to help out. It hit close to home for her. She wanted to give them a better opportunity and more reasons to want to live. So she started a summer camp in her own backyard and wanted to give them more opportunities. It has been around for about 44 years now. She worked hand in hand with John F. Kennedy's White House panel to create this organization. More on the history. In July of 1968, she held the first International Special Olympics at Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. They had a surprisingly about 1,000 Special Olympians, which came from 26 different states all over the country. In 1971, according to the Special Olympics website, it officially became the Special Olympics because they did not originally call it that because the actual Olympics did not give them the credit to use the word Olympics. And in fact, this past February, they held the first Special Olympics Global Development Summit in the Republic of Korea. Now, onto the athletes themselves. Each of the athletes have intellectual disabilities, and you may be asking yourself, well, what exactly is an intellectual disability? According to the website, American Association on Intellectual Development and Development Disabilities website, updated in 2013, it actually defines what an intellectual disability is. It states, a disability that causes serious limitations both on intellectual functioning and adaptive behavior, which may cover everyday social skills and practical skills. Usually, it originates before the age 18, and whenever given an IQ test, it is about around 70 or below. More on the athletes. They're not all American athletes. They come from all over the world. They're actually, and it is defined on our athletes webpage on the Special Olympics website, that intellectual disabilities happen in all cultures, races, and countries. Now, onto the goals of the Special Olympics and what they actually do. Well, to start off, they have 3.7 million athletes that compete and do stuff for the organization. And they come from about 170 different countries worldwide. Their main goal is to help any people, any age, and any race, be able to learn new skills and make friends while gaining confidence and fitness. They compete 365 days a year. Now, here in Missouri, you may be wondering, well, what do they do? Well, they have divisions all over the country. Every state, different cities in each state. Well, they've been around for about 40 years here in Missouri and pointed out on the Missouri Special Olympics website that they want to be able to give people with IDs a chance to succeed and to create a better life for themselves. They work with different organizations, like I mentioned before. They work with different sororities, such as Alpha Sigma Alpha. On the Alpha Sigma Alpha webpage, that was updated in 2012, every year they do many different activities and things to help support the Special Olympics. It is our biggest national philanthropy, and they always end up raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for this organization. Now to recap in closing, I hope that you all know a little bit more about the Special Olympics and the history of what they do and who they help. Thank you for your time.
Your time is 5:39, Amber. Thank you.